One more time. One more time. One more time.
You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great.
Wow.
And I just want to encourage whatever it is that you want to do in life, just start with what you have, whatever resources you have, start now. But most importantly, when you're in those valleys, just be consistent and keep pushing towards whatever your dreams are.
Hello, everyone. This is Andre Barad with the Yes to Real Estate podcast. Super excited to have you today. We have a great episode for you today. Well thought of, and I'm super excited about today's guest. My name is Andre Barad. I'm the first vice president of YRD. What is the YRD? It's the Young Realist Division, and our main vision is to edify and uplift teenagers when it comes to real estate and investing. You start young, you create wealth early. Would you say? Also, I am with CR Elite, which is ran by Rayvon and Janelle, CR Elite Realty. And the team and I is on pace to do $30 million in transactions. So we are a top producing agent. Yes. I said 30 million. Oh. Yeah, $30 million in transaction. So super excited for the team and I. A big shout out to the team, Boston, Jenny, and Michael, the marketing team. Without them, we wouldn't have gone to the places we are going now. Diamond, our transaction coordinator, and also our GC for the new construction. Ashley, our partner as well when it comes to flips and new construction. And Miss Mariah here, our buyer agent with the Yes to Real Estate team. So, Miss Mariah, welcome to the episode.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome. So how do you feel?
I'm nervous.
That's fine. You don't look nervous, so it's good to have you here. So, Miss Mariah, tell the people about yourself.
My name is Mariah Carroll. Mm-hmm. I'm born and raised here in Houston.
What part?
The east side of Houston, North Shore area.
Oh, yeah. North Shore has a real good football team.
They have a great football team, yes. My parents, my dad is from Louisiana. Okay. My mom is here from Houston, so I have a little bit of both, Louisiana and Houston. Okay. Yeah, grew up.
What part of Louisiana?
It's a little small town called Generate. Population probably 2,000. It's nearby New Iberia. Yeah, so it's a real small town. My background, my story, I grew up, I didn't have the rags to riches story. My foundation was built on sacrifices. Yeah, my parents put a lot of sacrifices in on my behalf and my brother. I have an older brother, so that we could live the life that we imagined and dreamed of in our heads. So that's who I do it for. I'm single, no kids. So I do it for my parents.
Wow.
My goal is to retire them. So
wow. What does that look like when you say retire your parents?
Just giving them the life they always dreamed of because they sacrificed 30 years of their life for us. So just being able to just give them that free time, that giving them their 24 hours back.
Wow.
Yeah. And
that's amazing to have a daughter who believe in the parents so much that your big thank you is that, hey, I want to make sure that you are taken care of for the rest of your life and I'm going to be the one to do it.
Absolutely.
Sacrifice. That's powerful. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that testimony. What else? Are you a real estate agent?
Yes, I am. I am a real estate agent. I've been in real estate going on 3 years now.
3 strong years, right?
Yes, three strong years. I am now part of the Yes to Real Estate team. You brought me on as your buyer's agent. So I'm excited about that. I'm grateful out of all the agents in Houston you chose me.
She said it in front of millions of people. Millions of people watching.
Yes.
Awesome. So share with the people about you being an agent. What are some of the challenges with being an agent? Matter of fact, not just an agent, but as a woman in real estate.
I would say one of the biggest challenges for me as a woman is when I'm representing the opposite sex. Opposites attract, obviously, but I run into having to walk a fine line between being assertive and kind at the same time. And you don't want to come off too aggressive or, mean, because then they're going to back out and choose somebody else as a realtor. So you kind of have to balance both on top of educating them and helping them find what they want. So it's a bit challenging. But yeah.
So you're saying walk a thin line because you want, say for instance, as a guy client, you want him to know that you know what you're talking about.
Absolutely.
And then the advice that you give them You want them to know, hey, I've studied. I'm an expert in this field. Trust me. Let me take the lead, right? Because you are the buyer agent, and I can lead us to the promised land.
Absolutely.
So you would say with being a woman in real estate that the challenge sometimes is having the guys allow you to take the lead, because men, I can admit, we have some challenges with authority, right, in leadership.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
And also, I would say just being a Black woman in real estate, being a minority, we as Black people don't get the opportunity to have a very diverse clientele. So we all only get to represent people who look like us, and so just creating a platform, and I want to grow and, I guess, diversify my clientele.
Wow.
So I know that other agents have that luxury of being able to service more than people who look like them.
How important it is to have diversity in real estate?
It's important because you get to learn about different cultures, and what it means to what home buying looks like for them. I've worked with other minorities, and they choose their homes based off location, how the home is positioned, feng shui in the home.
Yeah.
So it's I guess a luxury of, just like I said, just learning more about other cultures and what home buying looks like for them and how they choose their home.
Wow, that's powerful. So you joined the Yes Real Estate team, right? As the buyer agent. What came into your decision making with joining the Yes Real Estate team? Why?
I mean, you played a big factor in that.
She being so modest.
You just what you're doing for the community is awesome. Giving opportunity, educating individuals, the Black community specifically. I know we spoke over the last year that we've known each other, and you just kept on telling me what you wanted to do, what your vision was, and I wanted to be a part of it.
Yeah.
So it made my decision easy coming on board.
Yeah. To backtrack, tell the people, how did we meet? And I tell my side of it, but I think hearing the reason why, it really edify and build a foundation on the growth and the journey. So can you tell the people how we met? And I think that's going to be important.
Yeah, so I was representing a young lady who had purchased her first flip.
Yeah. And
over the course of getting to know her and her being vulnerable and opening up to me, she shared with me that she was on contractor number 4.
Wow.
So many the contractors previous from the 4th contractor had took her money and left.
Look, they didn't go and leave for lunch.
No, they left.
They left.
And so she had gone into a state of depression because she exhausted all of the loan that she had took out to purchase the flip and rehab it. And she was digging in her savings. Yeah. And so after knowing that, I was obviously motivated even more to want to help her. And so we got her house listed. We had a contract, which was a FHA contract.
Yeah.
And I had just put it on the market, and that was last year in 2021 when the market, people was like, the houses was flying off the market. You could put a house on the market within hours, you was having offers.
Yeah.
And so I remember putting it on the market, and I think 3 hours later, I had a phone call, and a lady said, "Hey, my clients are interested, and we keep getting outbidded." And they did a sight unseen. And so it was FHA. And I said, you probably should go and see the house, because she had walked away from it, whatever, the house was whatever condition it was in. So I went ahead and accepted the offer anyway. And I had brought it to her, and she was like, let's do it. I just want to be done with it. So the next morning you called. Yeah,
I did. That was me. That was I.
And you asked me, had I had any offers? And I said, we just accepted an offer last night. Yeah. And you was like, what, is it FHA? And I said, yeah. You was like, oh no, it ain't gonna go through. and I wasn't educated on the FHA guidelines with some of those rehabs and stuff like that, and distressed properties. And sure enough, the lady ended up backing out later on that day. And you told me to call you back if she drops out.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept my word, and I told you that I would call you back, and I did. And we ended up accepting your offer.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
What makes this story so powerful is that, hello everyone, this is Andre Barra with Yes to Real Estate.
And Javon Cross with Cross Capital.
Yes, we're super excited about the upcoming field trip. September 10th, the Yes to Real Estate field trip from 11 to 1. We have an amazing speaker. Javon's going to be there, right?
Correct.
Yes. We also have Chris Senegal and also Janet from EYL. So come out, VIP, $50 per seat. Come out and enjoy the music, the live bands, the food. And you must be here September 10th, 11 to 1.
What you waiting for? Invest in yourself.
Yes. See you at the top.
My name is Stephen Thompson from Stevie Rock Radio, and you're now watching the CCN.
I went to go look at the property, and she told me it's FHA, and I knew that the property needs some work. And I had a conversation with Mariah. I said, hey, look, if she backs out, give me a chance. We're gonna buy it. Mm-hmm. And you said something so powerful. You said, I'm gonna keep my word. I would do it.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people say that.
Right. Right.
A lot of people say that, but you actually followed through. You kept your word, and you gave us the opportunity to buy it. The other impactful part of this story was you was able to hear her situation and did not collect a commission on that deal to make sure that she walk away with something or a small amount in the red.
So after finding out, obviously, what was going on, I don't believe in kicking people while they down. So I told her, I said, hey, look, I'm willing to give you my entire 3% commission, and you put that back in your savings, build your savings back up. And after telling you about that, you was moved.
Yeah.
And you did something for me. You shared your commission with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I remember you telling me one thing, and it stuck with me. You said that don't ever lose that integrity and that willingness to want to help others, because we need that in this industry. But one thing I think that stuck out the most was you told me a lot of people don't have that opportunity to not want to exhaust everything out of every situation.
Yes. Yes.
And to plant seeds and let it manifest. And it manifested to me not working with you.
Well, who would have known, right? So when I seen you operate in the integrity and a spirit of giving back, because you invested your time and energy, that 3% were rightfully yours.
Yeah.
Right? And you told me the story. I'm like, man, I cannot allow her to just walk away with nothing. And then I left there thinking she's going to do amazing things in real estate.
Wow.
Right? Yeah. I never known that we was going to work together or you join a team. That wasn't even the purpose, right? So we began to build rapport and relationship, and the opportunity came for you to join the team, and you are here today. We love telling the background of the reason why on the episode, because it helps bring everything together. Because when you know the reason why, it can help you endure challenges along the way.
Absolutely.
Right? If your why is strong,
absolutely,
you're able to overcome challenges and deal with it, right?
Absolutely.
Awesome. So you came over to the team as the buyer agent, right? And you're having a great time as a buyer agent, right?
I love it.
Yeah. and you said something so powerful is that you are looking to have the opportunity to deal with a more diverse group of people.
Sure.
With the Yes to Real Estate team, are you getting that opportunity to deal with a diverse group of people?
Absolutely. I think the great thing about you is you impact more than one demographic. Yeah. You have a wide range of diversity of people who follow you. Yeah. And so when you, obviously, me being your buyer's agents, I'm working with your referrals and your people. And so I am being able to get the opportunity to work with that diverse group. And I'm grateful for that.
Awesome. And you're doing a tremendous job.
Thank you.
Well, being a buyer agent, you are an extension of the team, right?
Sure.
And that everything starts and ends with you. If the buyer has a horrible experience with you because you are the face, then it affects the whole team.
Sure.
Right? So you've been doing an amazing job, man. And thank you for joining the team.
Thank you. I just want to say something. Yeah. I remember when I told you, when we talked about me joining, and I told you I like working with buyers.
I did.
You laughed in my face. You was like, what? You like working with buyers?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I do.
I did laugh. And I'm going to tell you why. Because working with buyers is a lot of work, right?
It is.
So as a buyer agent, you don't get paid until it closes.
Sure.
So that means you can show 10 homes
Sure.
within a week span and nothing come from it.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I'm preaching right now because that's life. You know how you can sow a seed in someone and you don't see anything until maybe months or years later.
Sure.
But when that seed begins to manifest and it's grown, you have multiple fruits on this tree and you're fed for life.
Absolutely.
Right? So, what are some of the things that you are doing to serve the buyers? Like, what make you a different type of a buyer's agent? What stands out about you?
I think my ability to be able to relate to the buyers, and listen. I know we were talking about we have a closing coming up, and I told you what I like doing for the buyers, and I said, "Hey, Dre, do you gift your buyers?" And sometimes he was like, "Yeah, I give them a little real estate paraphernalia and stuff like that." And I'm like, and you asked me, "What do you do?" And I'm like, "Depends on the buyer." I've worked with buyers doing new construction, and sometimes they don't. I would say, for example, I bought a buyer's agent and some coach lights to put on the outside of their house. And I remember just walking the house and him saying, "Oh, I would love to, purchase some coach lights after I close on the home." So it's just little stuff like that. Just listening to the buyer, being able to relate with some of the challenges that goes into closing on the home, just being there for them, encouraging them through the process. Cause I deal with, sometimes you deal with buyers who want to give up. And just kind of pushing them. God didn't bring you this far to turn you around,
Wow.
And so I love just being able to also bridge that gap. Making people's dreams come true. Purchasing a home is not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. So being able to serve the people and be able to be the one to bridge that gap.
Wow. So as a buyer agent, you're a counselor? You're a motivational coach?
Yes. All of that.
Inspiration? You're a testimony.
It is a 24/7 job. You wear a lot of hats.
You're a shoulder to cry on.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
So you do a lot for your buyers. And so I'm definitely excited. So how long have you been on the Yes to Real Estate team?
Going on a month now.
So going on a month, and we are already closing on our first deal coming up. This
super excited.
Friday.
Yeah.
And we have other deals in the pipeline.
Sure.
So what does it take in order to be a great buyer's agent?
I think being available. Your buyers, they want every bit of you. Yeah. 24/7. They don't care if it's 10 o'clock at night. They want their questions answered. They want access, and I make myself available. Yeah. I don't treat my transaction. It's not very transactional with me. I treat each buyer special. And I think I make myself readily available to them for whatever they need, even outside of real estate. I mean, once you tap into getting to know people and their financial situation, you start opening up doors and, finding more things out about them in the personal realm. And so you become like a friend, you become family. Yeah. And so, just being accessible, being relatable, and not just treating them just like everybody. It's not a cookie cutter process for me.
And that's what's special about you. And I knew I wasn't a great buyer agent because I began to make it cookie cutter, right? And you said something so powerful was you are a great listener. You listen to what they have to say, and based on that, you make a decision of what they need.
Sure.
I was horrible at that.
I don't believe that.
No, for real.
I don't believe it.
Everybody getting a t-shirt and a mug and a pen. And no one getting no fruit basket or no porch light or no, you hear them out. And that's what makes you great is that you're a great listener. You understand what a client needs. You go over and beyond. So that's awesome. But also you are real good at dealing with new construction.
Yes, right. I love new construction.
Why new construction? What's special about that?
I would say first of all, my ultimate goal is to become a builder. I love the design of a home. I love walking homes and just getting inspiration of the layouts and stuff like that. But just also presenting my buyer with something new. Some of the pros and cons of new construction is the home warranties. I love talking about that.
Talk about that. What's the home warranty? What's special about that?
So if something breaks in the home, so you have with a lot of production builders, they do a 1, 2, 10 warranty.
Okay.
Their 1 year warranty covers cosmetic, paint, chips, baseboard, door chips, anything that you can see with the naked eye.
Okay.
And then that 2 year warranty is for plumbing and electrical, anything behind the exterior walls. And then that 10-year warranty covers foundation and roofing. And so it gives my buyers a sense of peace when they know at least for 10 years, I don't have to worry about spending any money fixing up something. I can just call the contractor and he's going to come out and fix whatever's going on in the home.
Yeah.
And just obviously that convenience of something moving ready.
Yeah.
And obviously being able to have the opportunity to pre-select. Some builders let you pre-select your selections, like cabinets, the color of the tile in the bathroom, stuff like that, with little to no cost. So
awesome.
Yeah.
And you know what's special about being educated and you're expert in new construction is that you educate them on, hey, you need this 1, 2, 10.
Yeah.
Because our new product that we are building, we offer that, but I get a lot. Some agents do not even ask me. I tell them, hey, we offering you this.
Mm-hmm.
So for you to know that already, it's real good.
Yeah.
What are the pros and cons of new construction? I mean, dealing with new construction.
Going back to what I said, just something move-in ready, the convenience of move-in ready, something new. That's obviously always appealing.
Yeah.
Energy, they building these homes more energy efficient now.
Mm-hmm.
Tech savvy, stuff like that. It's just, I would say some of the cons of new construction is with these builders, they're cutting back on, the lot sizes now and the square footage of a home. So now you're getting less square footage, but at a higher price.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
And also, I want everyone to know that Mariah is our buyer's agent. She's been here for a month and tearing it up, right? The clients love her because she is precise. She knows her stuff. She knows her information. So if you're an agent and you're growing, you add into your team, you definitely want to make sure that you get the buyer agent part right because they are the forefront of your team.
Yes.
Also, remember, by having the right team is that Mariah is going to be a buyer agent, but not forever, right? And one of our conversation was for her to come in as a buyer agent, learn new construction, right? Because that's her passion, and transition into GC and just like Diamond and Ashley. And then now you have to find somebody to take your spot.
Yes, that's going to be pretty hard.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So, Mariah, you display a lot of information to the millions of people here today, right?
Yes.
What is your last thought that you want to leave with the people that can change and transform their life?
One of my favorite quotes by Les Brown is,
I love Les.
Yes, we share that and in comment, is you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great.
Ooh. One more time.
You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great.
Wow.
And I just want to encourage whatever it is that you want to do in life, just start with what you have, whatever resources you have, start now. But most importantly, when you're in those valleys, just be consistent and keep pushing towards whatever your dreams are. And the greatness will come.
Yes. That's amazing, right?
Yeah.
Thank you for that last intro. We love Les Brown. You got to be hungry, So we love Les. He's a big inspiration for all of us. So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being a buyer agent. Thank you for growing and developing. Thank you for challenging yourself to the next stage of new construction.
Yes.
You're truly amazing. A great part of the team, along with Diamond and Ashley. And thank you for saying yes to real estate. And we want to thank you for the millions of people who are watching the Yes to Real Estate podcast. We thank you for joining the episode today. We know for sure your life would never be the same after hearing Mariah share her testimony and her thoughts and everything when it comes to being a buyer agent and new construction. Want to challenge you to go out and do something great today. Mm-hmm. I want you to say yes to new construction.
Yes.
All right. Say yes to going out and get started. saying yes to being persistent and consistent with your journey. Say yes to passion. Saying yes to being hungry with the process.
Yes.
Saying yes to be transparent. Thank you for saying yes to love. And thank you for saying yes to real estate.
Yeah.
See you at the top. Join us next week for the next episode.
What's up, y'all? It's Jasmine J, founder of CC Network, and you just got through watching Yes to Real Estate podcast. Please check out our other podcasts. You got Class in Session and Pregnant with Purpose. CC Network, see you there.